Folks, welcome to another video on my channel. Today we'll be looking at another radio that I own, and it's gonna be the TIDRADIO H3. Stay tuned and we'll explore its features. And here we are with the TIDRADIO H3 in person. We're gonna go to a quick overview of the hardware here. On its respected right side, we have the two push-to-talk buttons right on top of each other, and a monitor button on the bottom as well. Very loud speaker, single speaker at the front, with the microphone hole here just to the left of it, facing the unit. On its respected left side here, we have a little rubber port that we open up, and we see that we do have a USB Type-C connection port here for programming, and in addition we have a headphone jack and a external microphone jack as well, which is pretty nifty. On the top here we have a single knob which you use to turn on the radio as well as adjust the volume. That's pretty standard. We do have two index lights on the top, and they can represent activity on either the dual channels here that we could see, or it could just be a status light to remind you that the radio is on when the screen goes black. Additionally, we have a single LED up here. It is at the light, and you activate that by pressing on the monitor one time, and it's a pretty strong light here in the nighttime. It illuminates a pretty good field of view here for you. You can additionally press it and hold on to it. There you go. You press twice, and then it goes into this flashing mode to signal distress or to get anyone's attention that you're trying to flag down. The antenna is removable, which is great. It's a great feature if you'd like to upgrade it. Now, this stock antenna is not too bad. I've been using it, this one and the second one that I bought of just the same, and the reception has been pretty great. It is a 5-watt radio, and it comes in two variations. There is the ham version of this radio, which is exactly the same as this version, which is the GMRS version. I did some research online, but before we go there, let's just finish up this quick overview here. We do have a clip in the back that you can clip to your pants, and on the bottom, very easy to show, but there is a USB-C here and a little indicator to indicate that you are charging the battery. The battery comes with a USB port. That is absolutely awesome. A USB Type-C, you can charge it in your car or take it on the road with you. Okay, so as I was mentioning earlier, there's some software on the internet that you can download for this radio that makes programming pretty easy for this radio, as well as unlocking it. And by that I mean that you can unlock this radio to essentially become a ham radio and open additional bands that you would previously not having access to. Now, you can't transmit on those bands, but you can at least listen to. For instance, when you turn it on, it shows you my GMRS call sign there. You can program that as well. On the front, we have these buttons here that have functions corresponding to them, and the menu button is the BT button. Yes, this unit also does have Bluetooth as well if you'd like to program it. You can do some really cool stuff with the Bluetooth. You can have two radios programmed, and then you can have one radio programmed and then program the second one wirelessly by cloning everything from this one to that one. I've already tried it. It works really well. This comes into play when you're programming your GMRS channels in here, and you have some codes that you'd like to duplicate on the second unit, you can also do that with this feature. Very, very nifty. Okay, we're just going over the menu here, up and down, and we're not gonna go into detail of every single menu option here because there are quite a lot. Okay, and then to and this is enter, and then it's kind of like the bow thing. You press on this and then change the value, and you press it again to confirm it. If you want to exit it, you can just hit the PTT pretty quickly, and there we are. We are on the main screen. You can see the both channels here, the upper and the lower one. And if you want to change from GMRS to megahertz, you can just press and hold onto this button here, and here we are in 10 meters. And yeah, this is an unlocked unit that I've flashed the firmware, so you can see that you can pick up 10-meter band as well. Didn't get much activity. This antenna is obviously not good for that reason, but it gives you the opportunity. Maybe if you have a better antenna, you could try that. We see that we have a dual channel here, the upper and the lower one. The way you switch between those is that corresponds to the push to talk buttons here on the side. So if you'd like to transmit on the bottom one, you press the bottom one and it switches to the bottom one here, and you can press and hold this if you have the second radio on the same channel as well. I have programmed both of these radios to the same configuration with the DCS codes. That way we won't get any interference from other radios. Additionally, we have a power meter here. 5 watts is the max here when you press and hold, but it's and a single display here tells you the power and then the bandwidth and the battery status. For its form factor, it is a very small and portable radio. The camera doesn't do it justice, but it's really tiny and very portable and great to have around. Me and my wife use this as I have a GMRS license, and I can have my family uses it as well. Gives you a lot more range than your typical 3-watt walkie-talkie. And that was my quick overview. On this little radio, include the airband, which I mentioned earlier. It's from 108 megahertz to 136, which is pretty good. You have your regular FM radio from 76 to 108, and it's an awesome radio feature if you'd like to listen to broadcast radio, which I do. VHF is 136 to 174 megahertz, and you can transmit from 174 to 350 megahertz as well. And the UHF is 400 to 470 megahertz with transmitting with receiving rather 470 to 600 megahertz. I'm reading this off the website, and there's a lot of numbers around here. The fast copy feature, like I mentioned earlier, very convenient. 2 radios next to each other, and you just initiate the copy process, and in a matter of seconds both radios are on the same frequency. No pun intended there. The color screen is pretty nice. You don't get much functionality besides the letters and the power meter being in color there, but it's better than seeing everything in black and white, I guess. I hope this video was somewhat informative for you if you're considering getting the TID-H3 radio. This kind of helped you out a little bit. I like it. Bottom line is the form factor, the price, and the functionality you get out of it. It's very important that fits in your project and in your plans as well. I take this for camping, for going in a wilderness, hiking sometimes. I give one to my wife. Leave one in the car maybe, and it's just a great little radio all around. Okay, if you like this video, you can feel free to comment. I know I kept it brief here, just a brief overview, but if you have any specific questions, you can always message me. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.